First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kevin Quezada goes down for the first out of the game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Buster Posey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. Just off the outside.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Panik. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Balls up, balls up.
This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So in now for San Francisco, Ryan Healy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down. At the plate, Michael Brantley, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. There's a strike. Gamble has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound, and over those innings he's allowed less than a half a run per 9 innings, almost unheard of. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1. Grounded foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to bat for the Giants, Madison Bumgarner.
The pitcher, number 4.
First pitch on its way.
Bumgarner.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dill is in pursuit, and that's the third out. The pitcher, Jason Gamble, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Riding in once again, Kevin Quezada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
The catcher, number 20.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 0-2 the count to Posey. And he will strike him. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dill is after it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Pennick, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
Now batting, third baseman.
First offering on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to goal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Gamble, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Quezada has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Digging in to try it again, Madison Bumgarner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now going. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kevin Quezada. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 home is taken high and outside, but for a strike. And now pitch on the way.
1-1-1-1.
Weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In is Christian Yelich.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Jason Gamble. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Strike 2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Joe Panic.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Swinging it. Miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
At the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Atlanta take the 1-0 lead here in the league championship series. Jason Gamble gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
On no hits, no errors, they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.